Hey, what is going on, everybody? Welcome back to another episode of Great Locks. I'm Gunther the Great, and today y'all been hitting me up. Y'all blew me up on Instagram saying, yo, Scarlxrd Cut His Dreadlocks. And he did. So let's take a look at this video. So before we get into the video, I'm Gunther the Great, like I said, and you can go follow the Instagram page, which is at Great Locks. We're almost at 7,000 followers, which is nuts. Y'all been showing mad love. Oh yeah, by the way, I'm wearing braids. I think this is the first time me wearing braids in one of these videos. Probably not. Actually, I did. Yeah, never mind. This isn't it. But you guys, comment down below what you think. I actually gave myself a fade as well. That video is going to be dropping on Gunther the Great real soon. Now, it's literally not going to drop on myself. It's on my actual main page, so you can go check that out, obviously, when it drops. So let's get into Scarlxrd cutting his dreads. Is this something that we expected? Definitely not. But what I always like to do, let's do an overview over his dreads first. So the first thing we're going to get into is his hair type, which is most likely a 4A or a 4B. Now his hair was really coarse and it was really kinky. And the way that his hair looked, it was more of a freeform look. If anything, he did sponge rub or towel rub to get his hair that way. Side note, if you want to get dreadlocks like how Scarlxrd's were, pay attention to all these steps that I'm giving you and you can get dreadlocks exactly like his. Now obviously you are limited to the hair type, but if you do have a 4A or a 4B hair type, then you can get dreadlocks that look almost identical to how his are. Or were in this instance. So now the hairstyle that he wore, he never really pulled it up. He always just wore it down kind of in front of his face. And this is a very popular hairstyle, maybe because it's very minimal and you don't have to do much to it. Maybe it's not popular. Maybe it's just people being lazy and not pulling their hair up. I wouldn't even say lazy. They just prefer their hair down versus pulling it up. But I do know towards the end, he started wearing his hair in a ponytail, or what I like to call a pineapple top. Especially with the shorter dreads, it looks more like a pineapple. Nothing wrong with that. I used to wear that hairstyle all the time, and it was one of my favorite hairstyles to wear. And it is a very popular hairstyle. And I basically mentioned the method he chose earlier on, and that was most likely freeform, sponge rub, or towel rub. Now, the only reason I list towel rub or sponge rub is because both of those methods lead to more of a freeform look. Now remember, towel rub and sponge rub is not freeform, so a lot of people get mad when you call it freeform. I'm not gonna get mad at you, but I know a lot of people will. They'll say, yo, that's not freeform. It is what a lot of people like to call semi-freeform, which really isn't even a thing, but you can label it that. Let's just call it that, semi-freeform. And you could do that with any method. Semi-freeform is basically starting out the dreads and then allowing them to freely form afterward. So it's not 100% freeform. I like to call it semi-freeform. So with all that being said, the maintenance that he did on his hair wasn't much. Now, I don't think he actually did intentional twisting. If he did, it was just him messing with his hair and twisting like that, which I feel like everybody with dreadlocks messes with their hair, touches their hair, twists their hair. But I don't believe he did any maintenance to keep his hair the way that it is. Kind of just freely formed. So that's everything you need to know about his hair. Now him cutting his dreads. Did he cut them all the way down to his scalp? To answer your question, my own question that I asked a lot of people. Funny thing is after I got bombarded in my Instagram, I didn't even see any pictures on his Instagram or on his story, which he did post pictures on his story and I missed it. That's why I actually sent out a post saying, hey, does anybody have these pictures? And actually my boy Tyson sent me some stuff, and yo, shout out to him. And a lot of other people did send me stuff too, but he sent it first. But shout out to everyone who responded to my story and actually sent me pictures of his cut hair, because I was surprised. He cut a lot of his hair off, but he didn't cut it all the way down to the scalp, to answer that question. He now just has really short, freeform looking dreadlocks. This almost looks like he just has regular curly hair. It really just looks like how his dreadlocks were at the very beginning when he started them. So it really looks like he just barely started doing towel rub or sponge rub right now. Now his hair is about 5 to 6 inches and it's all just really clumped up at the top of his head. If we were to pull his hair down, it would go pretty far, but with his hair being such a tight hair type, then it doesn't appear that long. So he does still have a bunch of length, but yes, he did cut his dreads. So comment down below if you're glad that he actually kept some hair, or if you would have been stoked if you saw him with his hair cut all the way down, or if that just freaked you out. In the first place, why would you be freaked out about someone else's hair? Anyway, what do you guys think about him cutting his dreads? Do you think it looks good, or are you mad like a lot of other people who get mad when people cut their hair? I don't know. Are you in that group? Comment down below. Anyway, hopefully you guys enjoyed today's video. Like I said, make sure to go check out the Great Locks Instagram page. Give us a follow, because you may get featured on the page if you tag at Great Locks. But you guys, other than that, I'll see you guys next time. Peace.